that's even by such a music, which you can say I can play very, very free, very free. I don't believe that by Lobos. It must be very rhythmical, nice rhythmical, to feel the moving of the all notes, and so on. Hey, if I will count this 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and dum dum bim bim bam. Do you feel different? Mm-hmm. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Do do bum do di do dum bum bim. Yeah, and you play 1 and 2 and 3. Yes, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yes. This means just if you count that you have to. This is not like the first beat. No primera, un and do, but and 1 and 2 and 3. Yes. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 2. Yes, because then we have this beautiful floating. The pulsation. I will count for you. Yeah? Okay. Play together. 1 and 2 and you have to start 1 and 2 and 1. Yes, because this is the last eight of the 2 chords major. Yes, 2 chords. 1, 2. And not yes, it's heaven. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 tim pa. Yes, you start. 1 and 2 the beats, it's very different if you play in the 3 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The first beat is mostly marked that it's heavy. Heavy, pesado. So not that you make the accent, but you make it heavy. 1, count with me, yes? 1 and 2 and
1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
Count, still count. I will play and you will count, yeah? And breathe.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1.
Here you have to count 3, huh? One and two and three and one and two and three and one and two and three and one and two and one and two and yes. So please look here, and here you have three beats. Here you have 2 beats. Yes. So you start 2. Okay. 1 and please count. You will be like a conductor, and I will be the player. Yes. Okay.
1 and 2.
And 1 and 2 and 1 and 1. Sorry. 1, 2, 1 and 2. Now. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 1 da ba dee ba ba. Again, please. I will be better now. I'm nervous now. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1.
Estoy contando la vez que tocando y... Vale, vale.
Understand why this is very important. I have to tell you this story which I said before. Beethoven came to Karl Czerny, this little son of his brother, and he asked him to teach him music and play the piano. And he said, if you teach somebody to play instrument, first teach him good fingering. Yeah, good fingering, very important. The next, play in the beat. Beat. That's what we are now doing. You know, we need to learn the piece played in the beat. Not like the metronome, but like 1, 2, and 3. And that you feel right the rhythm. That you don't make but that's what is there. Yeah? And then afterwards you can play, you can make the music. We can then talk about ritardandos, colors, articulation. But first you need always to learn this, to play it. I said because you are amateur, you are studying the medicine, you know. So, and if you will immediately make the music, you will be lost in the world of the music. You need first to know where is the second, first beat, third beat, fourth beat. Yes? Learn it very, very well. And this is the very feeling and intelligence must be together. Yes, it's very important. And then to make the drum. Yes.
Right.
But this is good that we do this, you know, because it will be very interesting how you will do it. By practicing, you know, that you will just to count and play together. You know, if I play something, I always count in my head. But if I practice, I have a sentence. For instance, ja iho tam jemnie šoupam, ja iho tam jemnie šoupam, ja iho tam jemnie šoupam, on se na mě potom kouká, ja iho tam jemnie šoupam, ja iho tam jemnie šoupam, ja iho tam jemnie šoupam, on se na mě večer kouká, iho tam jemnie šoupam, ja iho tam jemnie šoupam, ja iho tam jemnie šoupam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3. Pulso. Pulse, yes. Pulse. And then beats only 1,